What up, people? I just finished the morning of basically like the last day I have any category. So I had improv in the morning and I was a little nervous though, but kind of don't remember a lot of it because that's kind of what happens when I go on stage. I don't really remember my performance in any way. My suggestion that was given to me was inconvenient times to fall asleep. So I was mic'd up and I went on stage, and first thing that came to mind was skydiving. So I fell asleep while skydiving. That was fun. You know, because I don't really remember how I feel. Like, basically, whenever I perform, I just feel like I did so badly. And that's kind of just how it's always been. So I kind of went off, and I felt really disappointed in myself. But, you know, I was like, you know, it's fine. I still have a lot of other things still today. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, so I went back to the audience, sat down, and then we watched the commercials. It was the commercial showcase. It was really cool. We all had like little one-liners, and there's like different themes to it, like Kit Kat and Hershey's and Nike and all those sorts of things. Mine, we had a bunch of people made an ad for like drugs. It was cool. My line was the first line of that commercial. It was really cool to see. It was like super good quality. Actually, it was kind of cool. I thought I did super bad for the commercial, but I actually didn't do as bad as I thought I did. I looked super weird. Because I just do look super weird in general. After that was done, I just went down with my family to eat. Now I'm back up here. I have about an hour and a half to get ready before film scene with my partner Yulia. We've been practicing a whole lot. And then I have my talent thing after that, so I better leave you guys and get ready. Hey guys, I just finished my film scene and I finished my talent, so my contemporary solo. I think it went pretty well. Film scene was good. Didn't feel like it was the best I ever did it, but you know, it was nice doing my contemporary solo. I came off wanting to cry because, you know, it just felt so special doing like it was the first time performing dance in front of an audience in like 2 years, and it just felt like really special to be able to do that and, you know, show everyone. And it wasn't a place where I was competing against other dancers, which was kind of nice. So I wasn't really comparing myself to others because I was doing my own unique thing. Now I'm just gonna get changed, have some supper, get ready for networking. Just gonna be quite interesting. Hey guys, so I went down for networking. And I was like super nervous, right? And like they were like threatening to send people upstairs. Everyone was being super loud. So like that was crazy. So it was like the energy was like just super tense. And there's 2 rooms, one room with casting directors and the other room with agents. So I was set to line up for, I think it was 7:18, and then I would go in at 7:33. So I was waiting everything, and I was super nervous, and I made like a little prayer to God, and I said like I hope that everything went well, and like please help me out. So I had my resumes and everything. I had my number. I actually talked a lot with this girl called Rylan, or yeah, I'm pretty sure that's her name. Really nice, just everyone was super supportive of one another, and I was super panicky, right? Because I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna talk about? I'm a pretty interesting person, but I mean, it's just this super fast thing that you have to, you know, like do, and it's kind of awkward, but you still gotta do it, and it's like you wanna show them your personality most of all, right? Anyways, I went in there, started with the casting room, and holy smokes, like, I went in there, not an ounce of nervousness, like, all of it just went away when I was in that room, and I, like, showed who I was, and, you know, everyone was so nice to, like, and we just kind of went around, they signed us tables, and we kind of just switched after 30 seconds, we introduced ourselves, kind of the person in front of us, our resume. Yeah, like, it was really awesome. Usually what happens is, like, sometimes, like, if you give them the resume, they'd be like, they might take you, they say, I'm gonna take your resume, but, like, I'm not gonna call you back. Or they give you try to hand them your resume, and they'll give it back to you. None of that happened, actually. Everyone took my resume, like, all, you know, 30 of those guys, they took my resume, casting agents and agents, which was super awesome. It was just such an amazing feeling. I talked about, the 3 things I talked about was my experience on the subway, which is kind of funny, you know, how, this is like I said, like how, you know, like most people are used to it, but I wasn't really used to it because I like never go on the subway, right? So like the train went by and I thought it would stop, right? But I guess the subway train keeps on going because it's like this long, like, passage thing, right? And everyone's just standing there casually as it goes by, but like then there's me that's like huge gust of wind, and I'm just like super surprised. So I told them about that story. I told them about the museum and history and how like it touched me just being there, like, you know, with the Greek exhibits and the Roman exhibits, and it was just how just truly like amazing it was. And lastly, I talked to one of the agents about my experience with hip surgery and coming back after that, and it was just such an awesome thing, and I was just smiling the whole time. I had nothing to worry about. One of the things I was most worried about, and there's this huge like weight lifted off. Now basically I'll find out if anyone wants to meet with me tomorrow morning. I'll get callbacks and stuff, a list with whoever wants to meet with me, and then After that, we'll have the banquet and close it off. But now I have to eat supper, and I have to get ready for the dance party afterwards. I might not stay for too long. It's like 9:15 to 11:30 because I have an early start tomorrow morning at 8:30. But still, I'm gonna try to go have some fun and really just celebrate the end of all my everything I've done. What an awesome end to an awesome day. Hey, so I just finished my callbacks, and I have an agent in Winnipeg interested in working with me. I probably will end up signing with her. I met with a filmmaker too, Eric Bizzari. I think that's how you say his name. He also took my contact information down. He's working on a project too, so he's looking for some actors and everything. I had a long wait in line, but I did it, and now I'm just getting ready for the banquet. So after the awards banquet, I kind of started packing my suitcase. And then we went to the keg to meet up with one of my parents' old friends. Food was really good, but holy cow, was there strong winds. And that's what we've been waiting to find out, to see if any of our flights are delayed or anything or canceled. So it was fun. I need to finish the rest of my packing and showering. I was so tired. I thought I was gonna fall asleep eating my food today. So the sooner I can get to bed, the better. All the baggage tag thingies are down. We are safely arrived in Regina. Feels so good to be back in Saskatchewan, doesn't it, Devon?
Yeah. Sometimes you take it for granted that you have like a smaller airport, but Toronto's airport was horrible.
I know, the little baggage tag things wasn't working, so we had to wait in line, like a huge lineup, and we weren't sure we were gonna make our flight, and then we did end up making it last minute, so that was cool.
Honestly